The first round of Americans have received their coronavirus vaccines, so at least some people will be able to celebrate Christmas this year, right? Oh, wait, what's this?
Just for your viewers out there, I know one of the individuals who we just saw getting vaccinated is planning on traveling after the second dose. This is a source of confusion, but no, this is one of the misperceptions here. Just because you get vaccinated with that second dose does not mean you should be participating in things like traveling in the middle of an out-of-control pandemic or that you're liberated from masks. Mm-hmm. Everything still applies until all of us get the two-dose regimen. We don't think that's going to happen until June, July. And again, this goes back to what we just talked about, Chuck.
Oh, so now it's not until everyone gets it. And of course, not everyone will, because 30 to 40% of the people are saying that they're not going to take it, or at least not yet. They're going to wait and see if there's any unforeseen side effects that you're not supposed to be skeptical about. And people thought things would get better after the election. No, they want to completely cement Trump's legacy in the ground, ruin Christmas and pin that on him too. And then once old Joe is inaugurated, magically the cases are going to start dropping, things are going to start getting better, and it's all thanks to old Joe. And over at The View, Whoopi Goldberg thinks that Jill Biden should be the Surgeon General.
I'm hoping Dr. Jill becomes a Surgeon General. His wife.
Yeah,
Joe Biden's wife, because he would never do it, but she's a hell of a doctor. She's an amazing doctor.
I thought she was a doctor and
PhD.
Yeah, I
could be wrong.
Maybe
I
think
she's a teacher, but
But, you're a moron. She's a PhD, not an MD. She has a PhD in education. She's not a real doctor. Even YouTube's Dr. Mike is more of a doctor than she is, and we all know about him.
That I messed up here, it's true. But what's killing me most right now is, people leave negative comments and...
But Tom Cruise is the big coronavirus hero this week. New audio was just leaked of him on the set of his new movie, Mission Impossible 7, completely going off on the crew for not following the coronavirus protocols.
I don't ever want to see it again! Ever! And if you don't do it, you're fired! And I see you do it again, you're gone! And anyone on this crew does it! That's it! And you too! And you too! And you! Don't you ever do it again. That's it.
What were they doing, you ask? Were they not wearing their masks? Were they double dipping their chips? No, several of them were standing too close together while they were reviewing some of the footage on a field monitor.
Being a Scientologist, when you drive past an accident, it's not like anyone else. As you drive past, you know you have to do something about it because you know you're the only one that can really help.
That's right, Tom. You're the only one who can do it. The fate of the movie industry, if not the entire world, rests upon your shoulders. Someone who is a real hero, however, is this California resident who decided to take a stand, quite literally, inside a Costco to denounce Governor Gavin Newsom and his strict lockdown orders.
You know what? Governor Newsom doesn't have the right to shut us down to make you wear a mask. That's right. All right, people, you know that's right. We've got to stand up for ourselves. Because this governor is going to keep us locked down until we do something about it.
I, for one, salute you, sir, for an A+ IRL in real life culture jam, and I only hope that this is the beginning of a new trend. But while small businesses that are necessary, like restaurants, since humans need to eat food, are basically closed in California and New York, certain other businesses have special exceptions to the social distancing rules. Businesses like Saturday Night Live, which has an in-studio audience in the middle of this pandemic because they're using a little loophole that Mayor Bill de Blasio is allowing them by paying the audience members a small stipend, and then they're considered to be contractors, not audience members. They're employees, essentially. They work for the show. And once Joe Biden's inaugurated in January as once he moves out of the basement and into the White House, then he says that he's going to issue a 100-day mandatory mask mandate, which may be longer than he actually holds office, because have you seen him lately?
Or dispute the results. Results in Georgia, and to hand the presidency to a candidate who lost the election by President Trump wrote, and I'm convinced we can work together for the good of the nation. We, the people, voted. Faith remains intact. And now it's time to heal.
I seriously don't think that he's going to make it 2 years. I don't wish any ill will on him. I think it's sad, the situation that he's put himself in at his age. He should be retired. He should be doing some woodworking, or, I mean, maybe not using power tools, but something, playing bingo, anything other than trying to run a country. And speaking of the totally not suspicious way that Joe Biden was able to get this job with nothing underhanded happening at all, particularly with the mail-in voter system and the signature verification or the electronic voting machines, Facebook decided to fact-check this Twilight Zone meme about the whole situation. It's Rod Serling and it's captioned, "Imagine, if you will, the FBI will investigate a rope in a NASCAR garage, but not election fraud." Unable to ignore the irony, I took a screenshot and then made a meme about the meme, knowing that it would set off a chain reaction of self-referencing memes, as others noticed when they posted the meme about the meme that had the fact check, which was then fact checked, which was then fact checked. Every time users took a new screen capture of the meme within the meme within the meme, they would fact check it, and on and on. In other censorship news, Twitter announced that after January 20th, they're no longer going to afford President Trump special protections on his account for violating their terms of service, and if he continues to do so, then they're going to ban him, which is something that I warned you about months ago. I really don't think that he's going to make it very long into the new year. They're going to say that he's undermining democracy by trying to preserve democracy, as we're in the Orwellian upside-down bizarro world. Just like when you say that you want to maintain election integrity, the Democrats say that you're undermining the election integrity. Regardless of what happens on January 20th, Trumpism isn't going away, and there are millions and millions of MAGA hats out there, and the Trump rallies aren't going to go away either. And half the country got a rude awakening about the extent of censorship on big tech, the manipulation of mainstream media, and the corruption of the Democrat Party. So things are going to start getting real interesting here as we move forward. And if you want to make Christmas interesting this year, then I highly recommend you wear my Trump Claus sweatshirt or t-shirt to visit the in-laws next week. And for you slackers out there, there's still time to order it and get it in time for Christmas, but you have to use rush shipping, which is just an extra $4. So to offset that, put your orders in now and you can save 20% by using the promo code SLACKER at the checkout. But today is the last day for that. I guess technically you could wait until Monday and then use super rush shipping, which is I think an extra $8 or $10. But get your orders in now, slackers. So if someone on your list needs a Mount Trumpmore shirt, a Liberal Media Industrial Complex shirt, or any of my awesome designs, head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below, enter the promo code SLACKER at the checkout, and check them out.